Most people don't know this, but crows are geniuses. These incredible birds display intelligence comparable to primates and young children, showcasing abilities that leave many in awe. Crows possess an impressive memory, allowing them to recognize human faces and remember who has treated them kindly or poorly. This social intelligence is just the beginning of their remarkable skills. Notably, crows are among the few non-human species that can craft tools. They can bend wires into hooks or shape leaves into scoops to access hard-to-reach food. For example, the New Caledonian crow is particularly famous for solving complex puzzles that require foresight and planning, often employing multiple steps to achieve their goals. Additionally, these clever birds cache food in hundreds of hidden spots, recalling the locations even months later, a testament to their extraordinary memory. In social situations, crows communicate using intricate vocal signals, which help them warn others of danger, plan group tactics, or share crucial information. Their impressive cognitive abilities, including distinguishing shapes, colors, and sequences in problem-solving tasks, show that crows truly are the feathered masterminds of the bird world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that goldfish have great memories. Contrary to the popular myth that goldfish forget everything in 3 seconds, scientific evidence reveals their remarkable long-term memory. Studies have shown that these vibrant fish can actually remember information for up to 5 months. In controlled experiments, goldfish have been trained to push levers for food, illustrating their ability to learn and adapt. They can even recognize different shapes and colors, underscoring their cognitive skills. Additionally, goldfish develop a sense of time, returning for feedings at specific hours, which indicates a remarkable internal clock. Further intriguing is their capacity to remember fellow tankmates and their human caregivers, establishing associations between individuals and feeding times. When navigating mazes, these clever fish can recall the correct path to rewards weeks after their initial training, showcasing their sophisticated neural processes. Far from being mere forgetful characters in cartoons, goldfish display an impressive level of intelligence and curiosity, making their stories much more interesting than we ever thought. Let's uncover the truth about Newfoundland dogs. This fascinating breed is not just known for its impressive size, but also for its heartwarming, gentle nature. Originating from the rugged shores of Newfoundland, Canada, Newfoundlands were bred to assist fishermen and to rescue those in perilous situations. Imagine a gigantic, fluffy companion that can tow heavy fishing nets or even save someone struggling in icy waters. With their webbed feet and exceptional swimming abilities, these dogs are often considered the lifeguards of the canine world. However, don't let their size intimidate you. Newfoundlands are described as sweet-natured, loyal, and incredibly friendly, making them perfect family pets. Their calm demeanor and natural patience are treasured by children, as they can handle the rough and tumble of play without getting upset. Moreover, they boast a stunning coat that can be black, brown, or Landseer, requiring regular grooming to maintain its beauty and warmth in chilly conditions. So, if you ever contemplate getting a dog, just think about the Newfoundland. It's like having a furry friend with a huge heart. Surprisingly, it's a fact that, did you know opossums can fake their deaths? When threatened, opossums exhibit a fascinating survival tactic called thanatosis, entering a trance-like state that many might associate with acting. This process is not merely an act. It involves a comprehensive physiological shutdown. Their heart rate drops dramatically, often becoming nearly undetectable, and their bodies become limp, mimicking a lifeless corpse. Adding to this gruesome act, opossums emit a foul odor from their anal glands and mouths, evoking the scent of decay. This potent combination of signals effectively persuades many predators to lose interest, as they assume the creature has died from disease or is simply rotten. Remarkably, opossums can maintain this performance for several minutes or even hours, remaining perfectly still until they feel safe enough to recover and sneak away. This involuntary response, triggered by fear, showcases the power of evolution in developing unique survival strategies. Millions of years of refinement have made this dramatic act not just a quirky behavior, but a crucial aspect of the opossum's defense mechanism. Hard to believe, but cobras warn with scent. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it's not merely a dramatic display, it's an essential component of a highly evolved defense strategy. This striking posture not only makes the cobra appear larger and more intimidating to potential threats, but also serves as a potent signal in the animal kingdom. Some cobra species take their defense to another level by secreting pheromone-rich saliva, which communicates territorial boundaries or attracts mates. This remarkable use of chemical signals showcases the sophistication of cobra communication. If intimidation and chemical warnings fail, spitting cobras unleash a unique ability by ejecting venom from their fangs with astonishing accuracy, up to 1.8 meters. This venom, designed to target the eyes of attackers, causes temporary blindness and excruciating pain. Far from just being a lethal weapon, it demonstrates the cobra's adeptness at survival through strategic bluffing, chemical signaling, and physical defenses. No other snake employs these tactics so effectively, making the cobra one of nature's most remarkable survivalists. Did you know that Hayes had a phone before most presidents? In 1878, Rutherford B. Hayes made history as the first U.S. president to embrace the telephone, a revolutionary invention at the time. Imagine being in a world where technology was just beginning to connect people in ways never seen before. When someone humorously asked for his phone number, Hayes casually noted that only 2 telephones existed, and one of them was his. This was a remarkable moment. Most people had never even heard a phone ring. The telephone, just invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, had yet to demonstrate its full impact on communication. However, Hayes understood its potential to bridge distances and foster connections more effectively. His inventive spirit not only set him apart from previous leaders, but also pushed the nation towards modernization. By utilizing the telephone, he established a direct line to the American people, shaping the way future leaders would communicate. Today, as we effortlessly use smartphones, we often overlook the pioneers like Hayes, who were bold enough to pick up the receiver and start a conversation that would transform society. How did such a simple invention change the world? You might be shocked to learn that borders are complex. The U.S.-Mexico border is infamous for its stringent security measures, a stark contrast to the more relaxed U.S.-Canada border. This heightened surveillance primarily arises from serious concerns like human trafficking and illegal immigration along the southern border. As a response, the U.S. government has implemented various security initiatives, including fences, advanced surveillance technology, and a robust presence of Border Patrol agents. Many individuals crossing this border seek better opportunities and a chance for a brighter future. However, this desperation also creates an environment where traffickers exploit vulnerable populations, making human trafficking a critical issue. In recent years, the U.S. has intensified its efforts to deter illegal crossings and enhance border safety. This focus has sparked heated debates about the delicate balance between maintaining national security and protecting human rights. As discussions around immigration policy continue to evolve, the future of both the U.S.-Mexico and U.S.-Canada borders remains uncertain. How will these complex issues influence border security going forward? Amazing homes from cow dung? Discover the Himba way. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe has developed an astounding architectural tradition that defies conventional building methods. These skilled artisans expertly blend clay with cow dung to construct their unique dwellings, known as ombu or ovanda. While it may sound unappealing, cow dung serves as a practical and sustainable building material, providing excellent insulation against the intense desert heat. The clay solidifies the structure, while the dung grants flexibility and resilience that typical materials lack. As a result, these homes not only withstand harsh weather conditions, but also maintain a delightfully cool interior during the scorching day. This innovative construction method showcases the Himba people's profound connection to their environment and cultural heritage, illustrating how nature can inspire sustainable living solutions. With sustainability at the forefront, the Himba demonstrate the beauty of blending traditional practices with natural resources, crafting homes that reflect their lifestyle and respect for the land. Could there be a better way to live harmoniously with nature? Did you know that The Rock was a wrestling star? Before he dazzled audiences as a Hollywood icon, Dwayne Johnson captivated fans as a professional wrestler in the WWE. Known for his incredible charisma, electrifying performances, and catchphrases, he became one of the most recognizable figures in wrestling history. This larger-than-life personality didn't limit himself to the wrestling ring. He sought new challenges and opportunities in acting. His transition was anything but ordinary, as Dwayne quickly made a name for himself on the big screen with standout roles in blockbuster hits like The Scorpion King and the Fast and Furious franchise. By 2018, his talent and appeal had reached new heights, making him the highest-paid actor in the world, with a staggering $23 million paycheck for his role in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. This remarkable journey from wrestling champ to movie mogul showcases both his resilience and determination. Dwayne Johnson inspires countless fans around the globe, proving that with passion and hard work, one can successfully pivot and excel in diverse fields. What if I told you about Megalosaurus? This dinosaur's discovery in 1824 by British geologist William Buckland marked a revolutionary moment in paleontology. Buckland unearthed the fossil of Megalosaurus, a formidable carnivore that lived approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. At that time, Buckland's findings did not just highlight a single amazing creature. They ignited widespread enthusiasm and curiosity about dinosaurs and prehistoric life. Presenting his research to the Geological Society of London led to a significant shift in how people viewed these giant beings. No longer mere myths or legends, dinosaurs became recognized as real animals that once roamed the earth, capturing the imaginations of both scientists and the public. This pivotal discovery set the stage for future paleontological explorations, pushing other researchers to delve deeper into the Earth's rich biological past. Ultimately, uncovering Megalosaurus opened the gateways to studying a diverse ecosystem of ancient life forms, forever altering our understanding of nature's history and the evolution of life on our planet. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Santa Cruz del Islote is unique. Nestled in the sparkling Caribbean Sea off the coast of Colombia, this tiny island spans just 1.2 hectares, roughly the size of a football field, yet it boasts a population of around 500 residents. This makes it the most densely populated island in the world, cramming an entire town into a remarkably small space. The island represents a fascinating story of human ingenuity and community spirit. Life here is vibrant, as families thrive on fishing and tourism, attracting visitors eager to experience this distinctive lifestyle. With every inch of land utilized wisely, the tightly knit community has adapted to their constraints by building homes close together. Without cars on the island, Santa Cruz del Islote has a charming, pedestrian-friendly atmosphere reminiscent of simpler times, where everyone knows each other. The sheer resilience of its residents showcases how people can foster a lively, supportive environment against all odds, creating a seamless blend of culture and nature amid the tranquil embrace of the sea. Let's uncover the truth about Derinkuyi's underground wonders. In the heart of Cappadocia lies Derinkuyu, the world's largest underground city, a mind-boggling marvel of ancient engineering. This extraordinary structure could shelter up to 20,000 people along with their livestock, all safely hidden beneath the Earth's surface. Built as a refuge during periods of war and chaos, Derinkuyu features a labyrinthine network of tunnels and chambers that stretch down approximately 60 meters. Visitors can wander through homes, kitchens, wine cellars, and even chapels, all interconnected in this vast subterranean realm. Ingenious air shafts keep the atmosphere fresh, even letting in natural light, so you might be surprised at how cozy it feels. The sophisticated ventilation systems ensure a comfortable environment, while heavy stone doors roll shut to protect the inhabitants from threats above. Darankuyu offers more than just a glimpse into historical engineering. It symbolizes human resilience and ingenuity in the face of adversity. Today, travelers can meander through its narrow corridors, walking in the footsteps of those who once sought solace from the tumultuous world above. What secrets await discovery in this hidden city? Is it really true that vultures are eco-engineers with acid stomachs? Absolutely. Vultures function as nature's frontline sanitation workers, boasting stomach acid potent enough to dissolve lethal pathogens like anthrax and cholera without any harm to themselves. When a carcass begins to rot, these remarkable birds quickly arrive, efficiently neutralizing the threat of disease by converting decaying flesh into harmless biomass within mere hours. Their digestive system is so effective that their droppings are often less toxic than those of other scavengers, creating a cleaner environment. Adding to their unique role, vultures host a specialized community of microbes within their guts that help break down putrid meat, enhancing their ability to recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem. The absence of vultures can result in serious consequences for ecosystems, leading to carcass buildup that causes bacterial outbreaks and attracts vermin. Conservationists have recognized vultures as keystone species essential for maintaining biodiversity and public health. As their populations decline in certain areas, the increase in disease outbreaks highlights just how vital these misunderstood birds are. They are indeed guardians of ecological balance. This might surprise you. Wealth of U.S. presidents. Before Donald Trump made headlines for his wealth, the title of the richest U.S. president belonged to none other than John F. Kennedy. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's fortune was a mix of inherited family wealth and savvy investments. While he may not have had the vast billions that modern politicians boast, his financial status was considerable for his time. The Kennedy family was actively engaged in various industries such as shipbuilding and real estate, which enabled him to build a substantial financial foundation before even stepping into the political arena. It's intriguing to consider that Kennedy, a leader during critical events like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the early civil rights movement, also came from such a financially robust background. His wealth opened doors to exclusive opportunities and powerful connections, potentially influencing his leadership style. As you reflect on the legacies of presidents, it's essential to acknowledge that their financial backgrounds can greatly impact their decision-making and overall governance. Unlock the mystery of Versace's Medusa logo. The iconic Medusa head representing Versace is not merely an eye-catching design. It carries a rich historical narrative. Renowned Italian designer Gianni Versace stumbled upon this striking image while wandering through archaeological sites near his home in Calabria, Italy. Captivated by its ties to ancient Greek mythology, he selected Medusa as the emblem for his fashion house. In myth, Medusa is a gorgon, often feared for her ability to petrify anyone who gazes upon her. However, Versace perceived her differently, viewing her as a symbol of beauty and empowerment. This perspective aligns seamlessly with his vision of fashion as an art form that stirs emotions and challenges norms. By adopting the Medusa for his logo, Versace created an instantly recognizable brand that not only signifies luxury, but also illustrates a connection to timeless culture. Next time you see that powerful Medusa head, remember it represents much more than bold fashion. It's a dynamic blend of art, history, and fearless creativity. Have you ever wondered about Hershey's chocolate legacy? In 1894, Milton Hershey took a leap that would forever change the world of sweets when he founded his chocolate company. But he didn't stop there. In 1907, he created the town of Hershey as a model community for his factory workers, envisioning a place where joy and productivity went hand in hand. Picture this: streets adorned with tree-filled parks, where families stroll while the air carries a sweet cocoa scent. As time passed, Hershey transformed into a bustling center for chocolate production, renowned for its delicious confections. The town blossomed into a vibrant tourist destination, attracting chocolate lovers from all over the globe. Families flocked to Hershey to experience attractions like Hershey Park, where exhilarating rides and chocolate-themed shows await. The charm of this town lies not only in its rich, mouth-watering history, but also in Milton's unwavering commitment to providing a fulfilling life for his workers. Even today, his spirit of community resonates, reminding us that happiness can sometimes be found in a delightful bite of chocolate. Let's uncover the truth about the Cuenca Atlas. This magnificent book holds the title of the world's largest at a jaw-dropping height of 1.75 meters and a width of 1.9 meters, weighing in at a hefty 150 kilos. Displayed at the British Library in London, the atlas was created in the 17th century, a time when navigation depended heavily on meticulously crafted maps. Each of its striking pages showcases detailed geographical information essential for explorers of that era. The Cuenca Atlas is not merely a colossal set of maps. It represents the intricate art of cartography, where each illustration was hand-drawn by skilled artists and navigators, demonstrating their profound understanding of the world. Imagine the dedication it took to compile such an extensive volume, binding together the knowledge of different continents. As you gaze at this historical treasure, you may wonder what navigational adventures its pages have witnessed. This atlas is a tangible connection to the past, inviting us to reflect on humanity's journey in comprehending our planet's vastness. Guess what really drives thunder across the sky? It might surprise you to learn that the rumble of thunder can be heard from as far as 15 miles away. This impressive distance isn't uniform. It actually shifts based on the storm's intensity and size. When lightning strikes, it rapidly heats the surrounding air to staggering temperatures, leading to a swift expansion that generates sound waves. That's the thunder we hear. In larger storms, these sound waves can travel even further, particularly when atmospheric conditions are just right, allowing us to enjoy echoes of nature's might. Conversely, during smaller storms, you may only catch a faint crack or distant rumble. Factors like humidity and wind direction play crucial roles in how sound travels. High humidity can help carry the sound farther. So, the next time you hear the thunder rumbling ominously in the distance, remember it's not merely a loud boom. It's a powerful reminder of nature's energy reaching out across the sky, echoing the tumultuous beauty of our environment. Prepare to be amazed by ants' incredible strength. Ants are truly the heavy lifters of the insect world, capable of lifting 50 to 100 times their own body weight. This astonishing feat is comparable to a human lifting a small car with ease. How do they achieve such superhuman strength? It all comes down to their unique body structure. Ants possess a high muscle-to-mass ratio thanks to their small size, and their exoskeletons are perfectly designed to distribute weight efficiently. But the wonders of ants don't stop there. When they work together, they display remarkable coordination. Using pheromones and touch signals, ants form complex transport systems that allow them to move massive objects over long distances. For instance, leafcutter ants create intricate highways through forests, transporting pieces of vegetation back to their underground fungus farms, showcasing an extraordinary blend of strength and strategy. This teamwork and biological strength have even inspired engineers to develop algorithms modeled after ant behavior, enhancing robotics and logistics. In the animal kingdom, ants are not only strong but also brilliant strategists in construction and transportation. Imagine a 500-pound hard drive from 1980. Back in that groundbreaking year, IBM introduced the first 1 gigabyte hard drive, revolutionizing the landscape of data storage. Tipping the scales at a hefty 500 pounds, this behemoth was a performance marvel, designed to accommodate the burgeoning demand for data. Just picture yourself trying to haul that monster around. It also came with a jaw-dropping price tag of $40,000, showing just how far technology has advanced since then. Compared to today's lightweight options like smartphones and flash drives that can hold hundreds of gigabytes in your pocket, the original hard drive feels almost like a relic from a different era. Its introduction marked a pivotal shift in how we store and access our information, paving the way for the sleek, efficient devices we take for granted today. As we continuously upload photos, stream movies, and store files on tiny devices, it's essential to appreciate the monumental leap represented by that enormous hard drive. An innovation that laid the groundwork for the digital age we live in now. Surprisingly, it's a fact that discover the magic of Easter Island's hidden treasures. This remote island, famous for its towering moai statues, offers an incredible mix of natural wonders that leave visitors spellbound. The island features beautiful pink and black sand beaches, each colored by volcanic rock and minerals unique to the region. Exploring these shores, you can feel the soft sands beneath your feet while gazing at the turquoise waves lapping gently at the coastline. One of the island's most stunning sights is the extinct volcano Rano Kau, which boasts breathtaking panoramic views and a serene crater lake, inviting adventurers to uncover its secrets. Easter Island's lush landscapes are also home to unique wildlife and vibrant flora, perfect for hikers and nature lovers alike. As you wander through the island, you will encounter not only the iconic moai, but also the incredible interplay of nature and history that shapes this fascinating destination. Whether you're planning your next adventure or simply dreaming of distant paradises, Easter Island's captivating stories and stunning scenery beckon travelers from all corners of the world. What other mysteries does this enchanting isle hold? Hard to believe, but lemons float while limes sink. You might find it surprising that when you place a lemon in water, it effortlessly stays on the surface, while a lime sinks like a stone. What causes this delightful difference? The answer lies in the structural makeup of these citrus fruits. Lemons boast thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, making them less dense than water. This buoyancy allows them to glide and bob on the water, creating a cheerful sight. In contrast, limes have tighter, denser skins with fewer of those little air pockets, resulting in a heavier overall weight. This phenomenon of buoyancy is a wonderful illustration of nature's quirky designs. Beyond being just a fun fact, this citrus behavior serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity found in the natural world. So, the next time you whip up a delicious lemonade or add a twist of lime to your favorite dish, remember that there's more to these fruits than meets the eye. Isn't it fascinating how even the simplest elements of our environment can hold such surprises? Prepare to be amazed by the octopus's incredible camouflaging skills. These fascinating creatures are not only masters of color change, but also champions of texture alteration. Octopuses possess thousands of tiny muscle-controlled structures known as papillae, allowing them to morph their skin from smooth to spiky in a matter of milliseconds. This remarkable ability enables them to seamlessly blend into their surroundings, whether it's a vibrant coral reef, a rocky seafloor, or a lush field of seaweed. Their camouflage skills serve as a perfect defense mechanism against predators, making them virtually invisible at times. However, the octopus's talents extend beyond simple instinct. Researchers have discovered that these intelligent animals can observe their environment, remember successful camouflage strategies, and adapt their appearance based on experiences, a sign of their advanced cognitive abilities. This means that octopuses don't merely react to threats. They actively choose how best to disguise themselves, making each transformation a deliberate and calculated decision. Through this remarkable blend of memory, observation, and neural coordination, octopuses showcase one of nature's most sophisticated forms of camouflage. Turns out, the truth is that Seychelles beckons you. Imagine a place where the sun hugs the horizon, waves whisper secrets, and sand feels like soft silk between your toes. This enchanting archipelago in the Indian Ocean is truly a paradise for anyone eager to escape winter's chill. Seychelles boasts strikingly beautiful beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and lush jungles that seem straight out of a travel magazine. While snow blankets other regions, Seychelles remains a warm haven for sun worshippers, nature lovers, and thrill seekers alike. Imagine hiking the scenic trails of Mahé, marveling at the iconic granite formations at Anse Source d'Argent, or snorkeling in transparent waters alive with colorful fish and corals. Add to that the delightful Creole cuisine, which tantalizes your taste buds with local flavors, and the warm hospitality of the Seychellois people sharing their rich cultural stories. Whether you crave serenity on a sun-kissed beach or the adrenaline rush of adventure, Seychelles offers a wealth of opportunities. Why not swap those winter chills for sunny island thrills? Your tropical paradise is waiting. Did you know Yellowstone is actually a supervolcano? Located beneath the stunning Yellowstone National Park, this massive geological wonder is one of the largest active supervolcanoes on Earth. Spanning areas in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, it covers an astonishing 3,172 square miles, making it a significant part of the region's landscape. Instead of a typical mountain, hidden beneath the park's beautiful lakes and famous geysers is a vast chamber filled with molten rock. Although the last major eruption occurred around 640,000 years ago, scientists actively monitor the area due to the supervolcano's potential to erupt again. Such an event could have widespread effects beyond the park's boundaries, impacting air quality and climate across the globe. Tourists flock to Yellowstone to marvel at natural wonders like Old Faithful. Yet many remain unaware that these stunning geothermal features sit atop a highly dynamic underworld. By studying Yellowstone, researchers gain valuable insights into volcanic behavior and the overall geology of our planet. So, the next time you're exploring this incredible park, remember that you're standing over a sleeping giant. What other secrets does this extraordinary place hold? You won't believe this about dung beetles. It might seem unbelievable, but these small insects possess an astonishing ability to navigate using starlight. Research has revealed that dung beetles, famous for their unique talent of rolling dung into balls, rely on the dazzling Milky Way as a guiding map in the dark. When the sun sets and darkness envelops their environment, these remarkable creatures look up at the night sky to orient themselves, ensuring their precious dung balls roll in a straight line. This ability proves particularly vital as they work to evade predators and return safely to their burrows without losing their way. Intriguingly, even when clouds obscure stars, some dung beetle species have demonstrated the clever knack to use the moon's light for navigation. Imagine a tiny beetle, often no larger than a pinky nail, skillfully maneuvering its hefty dung ball while harnessing the cosmic glow above. This exceptional skill not only highlights the intricate relationships within nature, but also reminds us that even the smallest beings can perform impressive feats against the vastness of the universe. Here's a wild fact about magnetic rings in computers. In the early days of computing, memory technology took a fascinating turn with the use of tiny magnetic rings. These rings played a pivotal role in storing data, as they allowed electrical signals to circulate through them, creating a delicate balance between storage and retrieval. When engineers needed to erase data, they simply reversed the current, which not only made the rings reusable, but also set a new standard for memory efficiency. Picture a series of these rings strung along wires, tirelessly working together to execute calculations, almost like an orchestra of miniature musicians. This innovative memory method marked a significant leap forward for computers, laying the groundwork for more complex operations. Although magnetic ring memory eventually gave way to the rise of microchips that packed even more power into a smaller size, it remains a vital chapter in computing history. This technology illustrates how engineers transformed our world, reminding us that even the smallest components can drive monumental changes in the devices we rely on today. Surprisingly, it's a fact that smart folks stay silent. Intelligent individuals often find themselves biting their tongues in frustrating situations. This behavior stems from their ability to manage emotions effectively and practice self-awareness. When faced with irritation, these smart folks recognize that lashing out or engaging in pointless arguments rarely solves anything. Instead, they choose to remain silent, understanding that such reactions can escalate conflicts rather than resolve them. Their decision to hold back not only saves their own peace of mind, but also prevents unnecessary drama in their surroundings. By selecting their battles wisely, they focus on crucial issues instead of getting tangled in trivial annoyances. Their calm demeanor can serve as a powerful example to others, demonstrating that sometimes the smartest choice is to remain composed and collected. In a world full of chaos, we can learn a valuable lesson from these wise individuals. Pausing to think before reacting might be the key to maintaining our tranquility and encouraging a more thoughtful conversation. What if we all embraced this approach? You won't believe this about honeycombs. Deep inside every beehive lies one of nature's architectural masterpieces, the honeycomb. Made entirely from wax secreted by worker bees, this remarkable structure features countless hexagonal cells, which are an example of efficient design. Bees convert honey into wax using specialized glands located in their abdomens. Once the wax is ready, they chew and shape it into precise hexagons, a process that requires about 1 kilogram of wax to create an astounding 100,000 cells. These cells serve multiple purposes, from storing honey and pollen to housing developing larvae. The honeycomb's design doesn't just maximize space. It also plays a critical role in regulating the hive's internal environment, maintaining a stable temperature of around 35 degrees Celsius and a humidity level of about 60%. Fanning bees work tirelessly to keep airflow steady, ensuring that their home remains hospitable. Moreover, the presence of antibacterial enzymes within the wax helps shield the hive from mold and harmful pathogens. Each honeycomb stands as a testament to the bee's incredible instincts, showcasing an unrivaled blend of precision and function that even human architecture struggles to match. Is it really true that immigrants boost our economy? Yes, they absolutely do. Foreign-born workers account for nearly 18% of the U.S. labor force, signifying their integral role in driving economic success. These individuals bring a rich tapestry of skills, experiences, and perspectives that foster creativity and spur innovation across various industries. Consider the tech giants founded by immigrants like Google and Tesla, which reshaped the landscape of technology and transportation. Beyond entrepreneurship, immigrants fill essential roles in healthcare, engineering, and technology, fields central to the nation's growth and stability. Their unique viewpoints spark new ideas and solutions, making workplaces more adaptive to the fast-paced changes of today's economy. As these workers earn income, they also pay taxes, which bolster local economies and support public services such as education and infrastructure. This cycle of contribution highlights how immigrant labor is not just beneficial but vital. So, the next time you enjoy a breakthrough product or service, remember that immigrant contributions may have played a crucial role in its creation. Isn't it fascinating how entwined their efforts are with our everyday lives? Prepare to be amazed by penguins' waterproof secret. These remarkable birds have evolved an incredible adaptation to survive the frigid waters of the Antarctic. At the base of their tail, penguins possess a special gland called the uropygial gland, which produces a thick, oily substance. This oil is essential for their survival. Penguins meticulously groom themselves, spreading this water-repellent oil across their feathers with their beaks. This daily ritual creates a protective waterproof barrier, keeping them warm and dry even in the icy depths of the ocean. Without this crucial oiling, they would lose up to 30% of their body heat in mere minutes. Furthermore, this waterproof layer enables them to dive to great depths and swim for extended periods without becoming waterlogged. Their buoyancy increases, and their streamlined bodies allow them to glide effortlessly through the frigid seas. Penguins' ability to coat themselves in this oil is not just a fascinating trait. It is a vital, life-saving adaptation essential for thriving in one of Earth's harshest and most unforgiving environments. How incredible is that? What if I told you about an airport's fame? In the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal, there's an airport that stands out not just for its breathtaking views, but also for its unique name, Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. This airport isn't just a travel hub. It is named after one of the most celebrated football players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo, who was born on this island. Opened in 1964, the airport has undergone significant expansion in recent years to accommodate the increasing number of visitors attracted by Madeira's stunning landscapes and rich culture. In 2016, the airport's naming was a landmark moment for both the airport and the island, honoring Ronaldo's immense global fame and his deep roots in his homeland. As travelers arrive, they enjoy not just the excitement of reaching their destination, but also a taste of Madeira's vibrant atmosphere, with elements celebrating the local cuisine, art, and of course, the legendary football player himself. So next time you hear about this airport, remember it's more than just a transit point. It represents the pride of the Madeira people. Why exactly does the cuckoo deceive other birds? The cuckoo is a master manipulator of the avian world, employing a cunning strategy known as brood parasitism. Instead of building its own nest, the female cuckoo lays her eggs in the nests of other bird species, a behavior that showcases her remarkable ability to deceive. This process isn't random. The cuckoo meticulously selects a host species whose eggs closely resemble her own in color, size, and speckle patterns, ensuring her eggs blend in perfectly. Once the cuckoo's egg is laid, the chick typically hatches first and instinctively pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest. This ruthless act ensures that the unsuspecting foster parents, driven by instinct and care, feed the rapidly growing cuckoo chick without suspecting its true identity. By avoiding the responsibilities of parenthood, the cuckoo can focus on laying even more eggs in other nests. This extraordinary evolutionary tactic highlights that survival in nature isn't solely about physical strength. Sometimes it requires a sharp mind and the ability to outsmart others in the competition for resources. Surprisingly, it's a fact that moles can see with their noses. The star-nosed mole showcases an incredible adaptation, thriving in the dark tunnels of its underground home. In these pitch-black environments, traditional vision becomes pointless. Instead, this remarkable mammal relies on its unique nose, which boasts a star-shaped ring of 22 fleshy appendages. Each appendage is filled with thousands of sensory receptors known as Eimer's organs, transforming its snout into an ultra-sensitive touch-based radar system. With amazing speed, the star-nosed mole can detect textures, vibrations, and temperature changes, allowing it to locate and consume prey in under 8 milliseconds. This staggering speed outpaces human visual recognition. While most animals rely heavily on sight, the star-nosed mole's extraordinary ability enables it to map its surroundings with unmatched precision. By using its nose, it can explore the world in fine detail, making it one of the most proficient foragers in the animal kingdom. The star-nosed mole eliminates the need for sight, proving that adaptation can take many fascinating forms. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Mount Elbrus reigns supreme. Standing at an impressive 5,642 meters, Mount Elbrus holds the title as Europe's tallest mountain. This majestic peak, nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, draws adventurers and nature enthusiasts from all over the world. What makes Elbrus particularly fascinating is its status as a dormant volcano, with its last eruption dating back over 2,000 years. This means while it might look intimidating, it is no longer an active threat, allowing climbers to conquer its heights. Once you reach the summit, the panoramic views are simply breathtaking, showcasing sprawling valleys and dramatic mountain ranges, especially on a clear day when visibility stretches for miles. Climbing Mount Elbrus is both a challenge and a joy, with various routes suitable for different skill levels, from experienced climbers to those seeking an easier trek. The Iglitsky and Garabashi huts offer essential shelter during the climb, enhancing the experience. Additionally, the area is rich in biodiversity, with unique plants and animals adapted to the high-altitude environment. Whether you're an avid climber or a curious traveler, Mount Elbrus truly captivates the spirit of adventure. Turns out, the truth is that lions are family kings. Lions, often misconceived as solitary hunters, actually thrive in organized family groups known as prides. These prides can include up to 30 members and showcase a remarkable social structure. At the forefront are the lionesses, who are the primary hunters. They utilize intelligent teamwork to capture prey effectively. Some lionesses chase animals into waiting ambushes, while others remain hidden, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. Their hunting strategy not only increases their chances of success, but also solidifies their bond as a family. Interestingly, lionesses synchronize their breeding cycles, meaning they all give birth around the same time, which allows them to rear cubs collectively. Nursing and caring for each other's young fosters a strong communal spirit within the pride. Meanwhile, the pride's dominant males play a crucial role in protection, often defending their territory, which can span up to 250 kilometers, against rival males and predators. This complex social structure not only enhances their survival chances, but also highlights that lions are truly monarchs of cooperation and strategy in the wild. This might surprise you. Rockefeller Center dazzles during the holidays. Every year, this iconic New York landmark transforms into a winter wonderland, drawing locals and tourists alike to experience the season's joy. At its heart stands the towering Christmas tree, reaching about 75 feet tall and often adorned with thousands of sparkling lights, topped with a brilliant star. This magnificent tree has become a symbol of holiday cheer, consistently attracting visitors eager to snap photos and bask in its glow. But the festive spirit at Rockefeller Center goes beyond just the tree. Nestled below is the famous ice skating rink, where locals and tourists alike glide across the ice, surrounded by towering skyscrapers. Families and friends spend hours enjoying this quintessential winter activity, creating memories that last well beyond the season. Adding to the vibrant atmosphere, there are often live music performances and entertainment, making each visit even more special. So whether you're sipping hot cocoa or laughing with loved ones, spending time at Rockefeller Center during the holidays is truly an unforgettable experience, packed with joy and holiday spirit. Here's a wild fact about electric catfish. Hard to believe, but this remarkable fish, known scientifically as Melapterurus electricus, operates like an underwater stun gun. Found lurking in the murky waters of African rivers, the electric catfish might look slow and harmless at first glance, but it conceals a powerful secret: its ability to generate electricity. Using a specialized internal organ composed of modified muscle cells, this fish can unleash a shocking burst of electricity measuring up to 350 volts. This intense jolt is powerful enough to paralyze small fish, knock objects from human hands, and even stun larger predators like perch or small crocodiles. While the shock lasts only a few seconds, it effectively leaves its prey incapacitated, allowing the catfish to glide in and consume its meal effortlessly. Unlike electric eels, known for their rapid pulsing shocks, the electric catfish delivers a sustained jolt, making it one of the ocean's most efficient hunters. With fins and an extraordinary ability to use bioelectricity, this incredible species exemplifies nature's fierce ingenuity. Did you know that dyeing is illegal in Netherlands? This quirky situation in Colorado stems from a history that seems almost straight out of a comedy. In the charming mountain town of Netherlands, residents boast an unusual law that humorously declares it illegal to dye. The origins of this peculiar regulation trace back to an odd incident involving an attempt to preserve a local man's body in a frozen state, leading the community to label itself a territory for immortals. Although no one can genuinely enforce such a whimsical law, it has become a beloved talking point for tourists and locals alike. Many visitors are drawn to Netherlands' lighthearted take on life and death, often leaving with a smile after hearing about the frozen resident who sparked this unusual legislation. The locals often joke that they will simply never kick the bucket, embodying the town's unique blend of humor and charm. This tradition not only highlights the community's playful spirit, but also serves as a delightful reminder that laughter can exist even in the most unexpected situations. So, if you ever find yourself exploring Netherlands, take a moment to appreciate this quirky law and the story behind it. Believe it or not, the 24 Hours of Le Mans is legendary. This spectacular endurance race is the pinnacle of automotive competition, held annually in France since 1923. Over the span of 24 hours, teams push their limits in a relentless quest for victory, navigating a challenging mix of public roads and closed circuits. Picture this. As day turns into night, drivers switch out mid-race, showcasing extraordinary teamwork and strategy. Every competitor must balance speed with stamina, all while their meticulously engineered machines endure harsh conditions. Major automotive manufacturers participate, showcasing cutting-edge technology amidst the thrilling atmosphere. From heart-stopping sharp turns to well-timed pit stops, every second is a high-stakes gamble. Drivers rely on not just their racing skills, but also their ability to work in harmony with their teams and machines. The relentless nature of Le Mans is a true examination of endurance, not only for the vehicles that must withstand the grind, but also for the drivers who battle fatigue and pressure. This iconic race is a dazzling blend of speed, engineering, and pure adrenaline, captivating fans from all over the world. Let's uncover the truth about the Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden is one of the most infamous torture devices in history, captivating our imaginations with its chilling design. Imagine a large, coffin-like iron cabinet that appears unassuming from a distance, yet hides a terrifying reality inside. Once a victim was locked within its confines, they would confront sharp spikes protruding ominously from every angle, allowing no room to escape the terrible pain. This horrifying contraption was not designed for a swift execution. Rather, it inflicted a slow and agonizing demise, illustrating the cruel measures some ancient societies resorted to for punishment. It's important to highlight that while the legend of the Iron Maiden persists, historians debate its actual use as a torture device. Was it genuinely employed in medieval times, or is it merely a product of folklore? Regardless, the striking image of this spiked cabinet serves as a powerful symbol of humanity's darker chapters. Today, we are thankful that such brutal practices remain in history's shadows. Yet the Iron Maiden continues to remind us of the severe consequences of human cruelty and creativity. Ever thought about why Indonesia has so many volcanoes? This stunning archipelago isn't just a tropical paradise. It's also home to the most active volcanoes in the world. With over 130 active volcanoes and more than 70 with historic eruptions, Indonesia is a hotbed for geological activity. The region sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a hotspot known for intense tectonic movements that create these ground-shaking giants. Among these national treasures, Mount Merapi on Java is notable for being one of the world's most active volcanoes, continuously shaping the landscape and impacting local communities. Then there's Mount Krakatoa, infamous for its monumental eruption in 1883, which not only unleashed devastating tsunamis, but also significantly altered weather patterns around the globe. These extraordinary natural features not only create breathtaking scenery, but also serve as a reminder of Earth's dynamic nature. Residents in volcanic areas have learned to coexist with these wonders, developing a rich culture that celebrates the fertile soils produced by volcanic ash, which nourish vibrant agriculture. So, the next time you think of Indonesia, remember that beneath its beauty lies a world of volcanic energy. Most people don't know this, but dolphins chat underwater. Dolphins are far more than playful swimmers. They're clever communicators inhabiting the depths of our oceans. These incredible creatures use a sophisticated array of sounds, including whistles, clicks, and chirps, to convey complex messages about their identities, emotions, and even alert each other to potential dangers. Each dolphin possesses a unique signature whistle, akin to a name, which it often uses to announce itself, staying recognizable even after years apart. But that's not all. Researchers have discovered that dolphin vocalizations exhibit syntax-like structures, implying a form of grammar in their communication. The way they order their sounds resembles rules we see in human languages. Additionally, dolphins utilize echolocation to navigate murky waters, sending out sound waves that bounce back to reveal their surroundings, and astonishingly, they can even identify the internal states of others. In group hunts, their synchronized clicks enable them to work together to corral fish or indicate threats in their environment. This vibrant vocal universe makes the ocean a lively hub of intelligent conversations among dolphins. Ever thought about why beavers are nature's engineers? Beavers are remarkable creatures, known for their impressive dam-building skills that redefine entire ecosystems. Using their strong teeth, dexterous paws, and natural instincts, these rodents construct dams from wood, mud, and stones. By creating barriers across rivers, beavers slow down water flow, forming tranquil ponds that serve as safe havens for both the beavers and a plethora of other wildlife. These ponds become bustling habitats for frogs, fish, birds, and a variety of plants, significantly enhancing local biodiversity and improving water quality. Moreover, beaver dams play a crucial role in reducing soil erosion and preventing downstream flooding by trapping sediment and moderating water flow. During drought conditions, the reservoirs created by these dams retain water, providing a vital resource for many species. Recognizing the valuable ecological services provided by beaver dams, scientists have started emulating their structures in ecological restoration projects. By doing so, they aim to stabilize water systems and combat desertification. Through their extraordinary building skills, beavers are not just survivors, they're architects of thriving ecosystems. Here's a wild fact about glaciers that will amaze you. Glaciers are dynamic natural forces that are continuously growing and breaking apart, creating stunning spectacles that capture our imaginations. These colossal ice bodies flow slowly over land, grinding against the earth and sculpting deep valleys while feeding into lakes and rivers. When glaciers calve, the spectacle is breathtaking. Massive chunks of ice break free with a thunderous roar that resonates for miles. Picture standing on the edge of a serene lake when suddenly, a gigantic ice slab crashes into the water, sending waves and icy debris flying in all directions. This dramatic process exemplifies not only the raw power of nature, but also heralds the urgent reality of our shifting climate. With rising temperatures, scientists are alarmed to observe glaciers receding at unprecedented rates. This retreat can result in rising sea levels and disrupt ecosystems, potentially leading to widespread consequences. Each calving event marks a chapter in the glacier's ongoing life story, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains our environment. What will happen to these majestic wonders as our climate continues to change? You won't believe the origins of the Rubik's Cube. It all began in 1974 when Erno Rubik, a Hungarian professor, introduced a small, colorful puzzle that would go on to captivate millions. What started as a teaching tool for his students quickly turned into an international craze. The Rubik's Cube is not just a toy, it has sold over 350 million units, marking it as one of the most popular toys ever made. Its simple yet challenging design creates an engaging experience, encouraging players of all ages to think critically and creatively. Each twist and turn of the cube presents a unique problem to solve, making it a fantastic workout for the brain. The mesmerizing cube has sparked diverse phenomena, from speed cubing competitions, where individuals race to solve the puzzle, to artistic renditions that showcase its iconic colors in stunning displays. It has even influenced pop culture, inspiring video games, fashion trends, and educational tools. Can you imagine how many hours of joy and frustration this puzzle has brought to enthusiasts worldwide? The Rubik's Cube continues to inspire curiosity and enjoyment, reminding us that even the simplest ideas can have profound impacts. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Mongolia honors mothers. In Mongolia, the recognition of motherhood takes on a distinct and heartfelt form, celebrating the dedication of women who embrace the challenges of raising multiple children. The country has established an awards program featuring the Mother's Glory Medal, which is divided into 2 tiers. Mothers who lovingly nurture 4 or 5 children receive the second-class medal, while those who welcome 6 or more proudly earn the prestigious first-class medal, along with a cash bonus from the government. This unique approach underscores the societal importance placed on family and motherhood in Mongolia. Beyond the shiny medals, the program aims to foster admiration for women who make significant contributions to their communities by raising larger families. Such honors not only encourage childbearing in a nation experiencing slow population growth, but also instill a sense of value and appreciation for mothers' sacrifices. This remarkable tradition resonates deeply with Mongolia's rich nomadic heritage, where strong family and community ties are treasured. So the next time you think about parenting rewards, remember that in Mongolia, mothers receive medals that reflect their invaluable role in society. Here's what actually happens when you photograph in Dubai. In this stunning city known for its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, taking photos can be a bit more complicated than just pulling out your phone. It's essential to recognize that photographing people without their permission, especially Muslim women and children, is often considered disrespectful and can lead to misunderstandings. Dubai prides itself on upholding privacy, so always asking for consent before snapping a picture is the best practice. Furthermore, there are strict regulations on where you can point your camera. Locations like airports, military zones, and numerous government buildings prohibit photography entirely. Violating these rules isn't merely a suggestion. It can result in hefty fines or even arrest. This serves as a crucial reminder that while capturing memories through photography is a cherished pastime, respecting local customs and laws enhances your experience. Next time you're wandering through Dubai's lively streets, be mindful of these guidelines and enjoy the beauty this fascinating city offers without crossing any boundaries. Hard to believe, but wolverines are nature's mighty warriors. These incredible creatures, weighing only 10 to 25 kilo, pack immense strength and tenacity into their compact frames. Wolverines possess jaws that can crush frozen bones, showcasing their incredible adaptations for survival in harsh environments. With dense fur and a layer of subcutaneous fat, they thrive in sub-zero temperatures, allowing them to traverse snowy landscapes effortlessly. Their sharp claws and powerful limbs enable them to climb rocky cliffs and dig into substantial carcasses, where their keen sense of smell can detect food even buried beneath meters of snow. Remarkably, these resilient animals can travel up to 40 kilometers in a single day in search of carrion. Despite their size, wolverines fearlessly face off against larger predators like wolves and bears when competing for food, highlighting their unmatched aggression and stamina. Their fierce reputation has made them prominent figures in indigenous folklore and wildlife studies, symbolizing pure determination and survival in the wild. What more could we learn from these extraordinary animals? What if I told you sloths can swim like fish? While sloths are often thought of as the ultimate couch potatoes of the animal kingdom, their skills in the water might take you by surprise. These fascinating creatures, famous for their slow-paced lives in the trees, become surprisingly agile swimmers. Equipped with long arms and powerful forelimbs, sloths employ an effortless breaststroke, reaching impressive speeds of up to 3 meters per minute, a remarkable feat given their land-bound sluggishness. Their unique anatomy contributes to this aquatic ability. Their buoyant bodies, supported by a slow metabolism and a layer of fat, help them float and glide through rivers and lush rainforests with ease. Sloths can even hold their breath for up to 40 seconds, allowing them to dive underwater to evade predators or to navigate across swamps. Interestingly, baby sloths learn to swim just weeks after birth, highlighting the importance of this skill for their survival in the wild. For these incredible treetop dwellers, swimming isn't merely a fun activity. It's a crucial survival tactic in the vibrant, water-rich jungles of Central and South America. Turns out, the truth is that cockroaches can nourish us. In the fascinating world of insects, the species Diploptera punctata surprises us with its extraordinary nurturing method. Unlike most insects that lay eggs, these cockroaches produce a nutrient-rich substance filled with proteins to feed their young. This unique approach to parenting has garnered scientific interest, especially because the protein content in this sustenance is more energy-dense than cow's milk. Imagine the potential this presents for the future of nutrition. Researchers are exploring how these protein-packed offerings could serve as a sustainable food source, particularly in a time when traditional agriculture faces challenges. While it's not currently feasible to mass-produce this insect delicacy for widespread consumption, the idea still stirs excitement in nutritional circles. So, the next time you see a cockroach, consider that this often misunderstood creature may be more than just a pest. It could play a role in advancing our nutritional strategies as we seek out innovative solutions to food sustainability in an ever-evolving world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that explorers inspired art. Back in the 1200s, European artists were limited by their lack of advanced tools like cameras, relying instead on the vivid tales woven by explorers returning from exotic lands. These adventurers brought back thrilling accounts of their encounters with Africa's magnificent wildlife: crocodiles, elephants, and lions. With each story, the imagination of artists ignited, compelling them to paint these creatures based solely on the explorers' descriptions and their own interpretations. Picture a time when visual references were scarce, yet creativity flourished. These artworks often strayed from accurate representation, revealing the charming blend of fact and fantasy. The paintings provided a window into a world that many Europeans could only dream about, showcasing not only the diversity of Africa's wildlife, but also the incredible capacity for imagination intrinsic to humanity. This interplay between storytelling and art continues to resonate today, reminding us of our enduring fascination with the natural world and the adventurous spirit that drives exploration and creativity alike. Have you ever wondered why young Italians stay at home? In Italy, it's surprisingly common for young adults to live with their parents until they are around 28 or 30. This trend highlights the significance of family bonds that are deeply rooted in Italian culture, where the home is viewed as a nurturing environment. Young Italians often prioritize education and career development while enjoying the comforts of home. This arrangement fosters a loving atmosphere, where family dinners become cherished moments and cultural traditions are upheld with pride. Living at home also allows for sharing financial responsibilities, which is increasingly important given the high housing costs in urban centers like Rome and Milan. Unlike many other cultures that celebrate moving out as a rite of passage, Italians embrace extended stays as an integral part of life. It's not uncommon for parents to feel a sense of pride and joy in having their children close by, reflecting a collective approach to family that emphasizes support and togetherness. So the next time you meet an Italian in their late 20s still living with mom and dad, embrace the idea that it's all part of a vibrant and valuable family tradition. Did you know Tatum O'Neal was the youngest Oscar winner? Tatum O'Neal made history in 1974 by winning the Best Supporting Actress award for her remarkable role in the film Paper Moon, all while being just 10 years old. This incredible feat showcased not only her exceptional talent, but also her ability to captivate audiences with her portrayal of Addie Loggins. Competing against seasoned actors, Tatum's win marked her as the youngest person ever to receive an Academy Award in any competitive category, a record that holds strong to this day. Imagine the thrill of a child holding such a prestigious accolade. The film, which elegantly combines comedy and drama and takes place during the Great Depression, highlighted Tatum's natural acting skills, which undoubtedly ran in the family. Her father, Ryan O'Neal, played her on-screen dad. Tatum's success was a pivotal moment in Hollywood, igniting discussions about the roles of child actors and setting a powerful example for future young performers. Her journey vividly illustrates that with passion, dedication, and talent, age is just a number. Here's a wild fact about stunning city views. Victoria Peak is one of the most famous spots in Hong Kong, mesmerizing both locals and tourists with its breathtaking panoramas. Picture yourself standing at the top, where the glittering skyline of towering skyscrapers merges with the shimmering waters of Victoria Harbor, surrounded by the serene embrace of lush mountains. This picture-perfect scene captures the vibrant spirit of Hong Kong. Visitors looking to reach the peak can hop on the Peak Tram, a charming funicular railway in operation since 1888. This tram adventure is an experience in itself, climbing steeply while offering a unique perspective on the city's eclectic architecture and vibrant greenery. Once at the summit, You can stroll leisurely through the park, indulge in delicious treats at nearby cafes, or explore informative exhibits about the area's rich history. Whether you're taking awe-inspiring photos, enjoying a satisfying meal, or simply soaking in the unforgettable views, Victoria Peak guarantees memories that will linger long after your visit, making it a must-see destination in Hong Kong. Did you know that the Sonoran Desert is enormous? This incredible expanse stretches across Arizona and California in the United States, as well as in the Mexican states of Sonora and Baja California, covering about 311,000 square kilometers. Picture a landscape so vast that it seems countless. As the largest desert in North America, it stands out as one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures here can skyrocket to a blistering 80 degrees Celsius, around 176 degrees Fahrenheit. The extreme heat dramatically shapes this unique ecosystem, filled with remarkable plants and animals. The iconic saguaro cactus, rising over 40 feet tall, marks the skyline, while peculiar rock formations add to the breathtaking scenery. After rare rainfalls, vibrant wildflowers paint the ground, surprising visitors with bursts of color. Beneath the surface, amazing creatures like the Gila monster and desert tortoise thrive, each perfectly designed to endure the harsh conditions. Venturing into the Sonoran Desert uncovers unexpected beauty and life, showcasing that even the toughest environments can harbor incredible surprises. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sri Lankan tea reigns supreme. Sri Lanka is not just an island paradise, it's a tea lover's dream. This beautiful country stands as the world's leading exporter of tea, bringing us the renowned Ceylon tea, which often dances on the tongues of tea enthusiasts everywhere. Imagine lush green tea estates nestled in the hills of Nuwara Eliya, Ella, and Kandy, where the air is fragrant with the aroma of freshly plucked leaves. These regions are famous for producing some of the finest teas globally, celebrated for their rich flavors and unique aromas. As you wander through the rows of meticulously tended tea plants, you realize this is where the magic truly begins. Interestingly, while elite tea steals the limelight, coffee has also found its groove, especially among the younger crowd in urban hotspots like Colombo. Cafes buzzing with life serve artisanal brews, creating a vibrant blend of traditional tea culture and modern coffee trends. This fascinating coexistence highlights Sri Lanka's diverse palate, making it a thrilling destination for both tea aficionados and coffee lovers alike. Is it really true that olives share the same tree? It's astounding, but yes. Both green and black olives come from a single species of tree known as Olea europaea, the olive tree. The key difference lies not in the tree itself, but in when the olives are harvested. Green olives are picked while they are still immature, firm, and vibrant in color. This early harvesting contributes to their crisp texture and zesty flavor, making them a perfect addition to dishes that crave a kick. Conversely, black olives are allowed to ripen fully on the tree, transitioning into a deep, rich hue. This extended maturation enhances their flavor, resulting in a softer, more mellow taste that many people enjoy as a snack or in salads. Both types of olives are packed with health benefits, including healthy fats, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory properties. So whether you're savoring the sharpness of green olives or the smoothness of black olives, keep in mind that they are united by their common origin. Every olive is truly a celebration of culinary diversity. Let's uncover the truth about Visby, a medieval gem. This enchanting city, located on the beautiful Baltic island of Gotland in Sweden, truly feels like a time machine. Step into Visby and you'll find yourself surrounded by stunning 13th century walls, impressive gates, and towering watchtowers. As you stroll along the charming cobblestone streets, vibrant medieval houses greet you at every turn, while ancient church ruins stand as silent witnesses to centuries of history. Each corner of Visby whispers stories from the past, making it a paradise for history enthusiasts. Every summer, the city bursts to life during its famous Medieval Week, inviting visitors to experience the past through lively markets filled with artisans, colorful parades showcasing traditional costumes, and exciting tournaments that capture the thrill of bygone battles. But it's not just history that draws people to Visby. The breathtaking limestone formations along its stunning coastline offer incredible views that will leave you speechless. For a perfect blend of cultural heritage and natural beauty, Visby is undoubtedly a must-visit destination. Hard to believe, but apples symbolized love in ancient Greece. In a time long ago, the apple wasn't just a tasty snack, it was a powerful love token. Ancient Greeks believed that tossing an apple at someone was a bold and heartfelt gesture, essentially saying, "I'm interested in you." This act was more than a playful throw, it carried profound significance. Imagine vibrant gatherings filled with laughter and conversations. If someone caught an apple tossed their way, it signified that they had ignited affection in the thrower. It was a symbolic way of proposing a romantic connection without uttering a word. This fascinating custom is closely linked to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, who often appeared in art alongside apples, enhancing their romantic aura. By connecting the apple to love and courtship, the Greeks added depth to their understandings of attraction. The next time you bite into a crisp apple, pause for a moment and reflect on how this seemingly simple fruit once played a role in bridging hearts and fostering connections in ancient Greek society. Isn't it incredible how a single piece of fruit can carry such rich historical meaning? This might surprise you. How the triangle trade operated? The Atlantic slave trade, a dark chapter in history, relied on a horrific system known as the triangle trade. This system consisted of 3 legs, starting with ships sailing from Europe to West Africa, where individuals were captured and sold into slavery. The second leg transported these enslaved people to the Caribbean, forcing them to work on plantations cultivating lucrative cash crops such as sugar and tobacco. Once harvested, these products were loaded onto ships and sent back to New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods like clothing, tools, and rum. The final leg involved sending these goods back to Africa, completing the triangle. This disturbing cycle stemmed from extreme greed and a chilling disregard for human life, uprooting millions from their homes and treating them as mere commodities. The triangle trade not only fueled the 18th century economy, but also profoundly influenced societies and cultures, leaving scars that resonate to this day. By understanding this grim history, we can appreciate the resilience of those affected and the necessity of acknowledging these difficult truths. Hard to believe, but gladiators were complex heroes. In the bustling heart of the Roman Empire, where the Colosseum echoed with cheers and roars, gladiators were more than just fighters. They were trained warriors who honed their skills in special schools known as ludi. These institutions, managed by expert trainers called lanistas, shaped the gladiators' capabilities, preparing them for the intense arena battles that drew massive crowds. Picture the early mornings at these training grounds, rich with the sounds of clashing swords and fervent training sessions. Gladiators engaged in relentless practice, mastering combat techniques and learning to work in tandem with their fellow fighters, as battles often required teamwork. The ludi were places that demanded discipline and resilience, teaching the warriors to endure both physical exertion and psychological challenges. Although often viewed merely as entertainers, gladiators led intricate lives, establishing deep connections with their trainers and comrades, occasionally rising to fame as the celebrities of their era. Their existence, though harsh, turned them into lasting symbols of courage and skill, forever etched in the annals of history. Can you imagine that bartering was our first economy? Before money became the cornerstone of trade, people relied on bartering, a system where goods and services were exchanged directly. Picture a farmer with a surplus of apples seeking wheat. To strike a deal, this farmer had to find someone who not only had wheat but also desired apples, showcasing a limitation called the coincidence of wants. This meant both parties needed to want what the other offered, making trade more complex. Bartering fostered robust local economies by encouraging communities to collaborate as they negotiated exchanges that benefited everyone involved. However, this system had its challenges. Finding the right trading partner was sometimes difficult, leading to delays and inefficiencies. This struggle eventually prompted societies to search for simpler solutions, culminating in the creation of money. Money revolutionized trade by providing a universal medium of exchange, enabling more extensive and efficient commerce. It's enthralling to consider the creativity and resourcefulness people employed in their exchanges back then, isn't it? Here's what actually happens when starfish lose limbs. Starfish are fascinating creatures that manage to thrive without a brain, a concept that might baffle many. Instead of having a central nervous system, they possess a nerve ring encircling their mouth, which connects to radial nerves extending into each arm. This unique network allows each limb to operate independently, making decisions based on sensory feedback from the surrounding environment. For instance, if one arm encounters food, it can initiate the eating process while the others remain engaged in different tasks. Their remarkable movement relies on a hydraulic system. They pump seawater into their tube feet, which are equipped with tiny suction pads. This helps them navigate the ocean floor with incredible precision. The real magic happens when a starfish sustains an injury. Rather than succumbing to despair, they regenerate lost arms, and in some cases, an entirely new starfish can grow from a single limb. This extraordinary ability challenges traditional beliefs about intelligence and adaptability in the animal kingdom. This might surprise you. Our bodies perform an incredible cleanup. When cells inside our body die, a special type of white blood cell known as phagocytes springs into action, ensuring a vital housekeeping job gets done. This fascinating process, called phagocytosis, is crucial for maintaining our health. Phagocytes act like dedicated janitors, scouring our tissues and blood for dead or damaged cells that pose a risk to our well-being. Upon detecting these unwanted cellular remnants, they engulf them and digest them, breaking them down into smaller, usable parts. This process not only clears away debris, but also recycles valuable materials back into the body, giving us a boost. Phagocytosis is integral to our immune response, playing a key role in shielding us from infections and diseases by removing old cells and paving the way for new, healthy ones. So, the next time you experience a scratch or catch a cold, take comfort in knowing that your body has a remarkable cleanup crew working tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring you stay in tip-top shape. Let's uncover the truth about giraffes and their naps. Giraffes are truly remarkable animals, especially regarding their unique sleeping habits. Unlike humans who can relish long, uninterrupted sleep, giraffes often take brief naps lasting only about 20 minutes at a time. In fact, they may accumulate just a few hours of sleep each day. This remarkable adaptability serves an important purpose. It keeps them alert and ready to escape from predators at a moment's notice. Surprisingly, giraffes can even nap while standing up, which allows them to spring into action if danger approaches. When they feel safe, these towering creatures might lie down for a short period, but this happens rarely due to their vulnerability in the wild. Their physical characteristics, such as long necks and legs, make it essential for them to stay vigilant, leading to these short and effective rest periods. Next time you settle in for a good night's sleep, remember how giraffes cleverly manage to get their rest while constantly keeping an eye on their surroundings in the wild. You might be shocked to learn that space is colossal. The observable universe stretches an astonishing 93 billion light-years in diameter, an incomprehensible measurement that represents the distance light travels in 1 year, nearly 6 trillion miles. To give you an idea, if you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take you 93 billion years to cross the entire observable universe. This vast expanse contains approximately 2 trillion galaxies, each home to millions, if not billions, of stars and planets. When we gaze at the night sky, we are actually looking into the far reaches of time. The light from these distant objects has journeyed for millions or even billions of years to reach us. You might be amazed to learn that the universe began with the Big Bang around 13.8 billion years ago and has been expanding ever since. Although we can only observe a tiny fraction of this immense cosmos, astronomers are continually making new discoveries that unveil astonishing phenomena. So, next time you stargaze, Remember that each twinkling star signals the vast infinity waiting for human exploration. What if I told you chameleons are color-changing communicators? This revelation flips the whole story about why these fascinating lizards change color. Many believe that their primary purpose is camouflage, but that's merely a piece of the puzzle. Chameleons also use their vibrant hues to convey emotions, adjust to temperature, and send social signals. For example, when feeling cold, a chameleon darkens its skin to absorb more heat. Conversely, when overheated, it lightens up to reflect sunlight. Male chameleons display striking colors to attract mates or assert dominance over rivals. But the science behind these color changes is even more astonishing. It isn't just about pigments. Chameleons possess a unique nanotechnology in their skin, featuring tiny crystals that reflect light in different wavelengths based on their spacing. Nerve signals can manipulate these distances in mere milliseconds, allowing for a rapid transformation. Thus, every color shift becomes a rich form of communication, showcasing not only their ability to blend into the environment, but also their vibrant emotional lives and thermal regulation. Each change transforms them into living, flashing billboards of reptilian expression. Is it really true that Colombia has the tallest palms? These incredible trees, known as the wax palm, are the tallest in South America, reaching astonishing heights of up to 200 feet. Nestled primarily in the breathtaking Cocora Valley, these palms are not only significant for their towering stature, but also serve as Colombia's national tree, symbolizing the nation's rich biodiversity. Picture yourself enveloped in a verdant valley, where misty mountains loom and slender palms stretch skyward like natural skyscrapers. The wax palm flourishes in a special ecosystem characterized by cool, rainy climates and fertile soil, offering the ideal conditions for these magnificent giants to thrive. Beyond their beauty, wax palms are vital to their habitat. They provide shelter for numerous bird species and help maintain the ecological balance in their surroundings. However, the wax palm faces threats from habitat loss and climate change, leading to its classification as near threatened. Thankfully, concerted conservation efforts are underway to safeguard these extraordinary trees and their environments, ensuring that people in the future can still bask in the awe-inspiring sight of wax palms swaying gracefully in the wind. Here's a wild fact about naked mole rats. These fascinating creatures, with their hairless bodies and wrinkled skin, lead an extraordinary life underground in East Africa. Living in colonies similar to those of bees and ants, naked mole rats are famous for their unique social structure, where a single queen does all the breeding while other members take on specific roles like workers or soldiers. This division of labor allows them to thrive in harsh conditions, showcasing an impressive teamwork spirit. Unlike typical rodents, naked mole rats can live up to 30 years, making them one of the longest-lived rodents. What really sets them apart, though, is their remarkable ability to resist cancer, captivating scientists who study their genetics to unlock potential secrets to longevity and health. In their dark burrows, they work together to nurture their young and forage for their primary food source, tubers. The complex social dynamics and resilience of naked mole rats not only provide insights into their survival, but also challenge our ideas of social behaviors in the animal kingdom. So, next time you think of naked mole rats, remember they are truly wonders of nature. This might surprise you. Did you know winemakers use tons for measurement? The tun, a large cask capable of holding around 252 gallons, played a pivotal role in the winemaking industry during the Middle Ages. This unit was integral not only for producing exquisite wines, but also for trade across Europe. Winemakers, with their deep knowledge and skills, poured creativity into crafting flavors that delighted the palates of both nobility and everyday people. Meanwhile, merchants relied on these tons to transport significant quantities of wine, establishing vital trade routes that linked vineyards to bustling markets. As trade flourished, so did the language of winemaking, with many terms originating from this era still in use today. Casks and barrels are just a couple of examples that remind us of their historical roots. Even though the tun may seem outdated, its legacy continues to influence modern wine production, bridging centuries of tradition. So, the next time you enjoy a glass of wine, take a moment to think about the journey it undertook, from those medieval tuns to the rich flavor in your glass. What fascinating transformations do you think have occurred in winemaking since then? What if I told you wealth can impact happiness? It's intriguing how the quest for wealth often intertwines with our desire for happiness. Research indicates that many people who pursue financial success may concentrate on self-serving motivations, primarily aiming for personal gain or elevated status. On the flip side, the journey toward happiness is frequently rooted in more selfless intentions, such as nurturing relationships and aiding those in need. This distinction underscores the crucial need to harmonize the two pursuits, as doing so greatly enhances our overall well-being. When we prioritize compassion and community alongside our aspirations for financial stability, we create a nurturing environment that fosters both individual fulfillment and societal improvement. Envision a reality where individuals consistently strive to support one another while navigating their careers. This synergy not only cultivates personal happiness but also enriches entire communities. Achieving this delicate balance can alleviate stress and boost life satisfaction significantly. So, how can we start integrating these two vital pursuits in our everyday lives? Emphasizing gratitude and community service can elevate our happiness and positively impact those around us. Discover the incredible design of the hatchet fish. This fascinating little fish has quite the unique design, and it's not just for show. Named for its flattened, hatchet-like body, the hatchetfish is an extraordinary swimmer, gliding effortlessly through dark ocean depths. What really sets it apart are its amazing tubular eyes, which are specially adapted to catch the faintest glimmers of light from above. This clever adaptation allows the hatchetfish to spot food such as tiny plankton or other drifted morsels. Living in the deep sea, where sunlight barely penetrates, these fish have evolved to thrive in an environment that demands innovative survival strategies. By looking upwards, they maximize their chances of spotting a meal before it slips away into the darkness. Their sleek, shiny bodies also help them blend into the dim underwater world, providing some defense against predators. The hatchetfish represents the wonders of evolution, showcasing how life can adapt and flourish under extreme conditions. So, next time you think of deep-sea creatures, remember the remarkable hatchetfish and its incredible adaptations that help it thrive in the vast ocean. Did you know that oil change costs can skyrocket? It's surprising how much more you can pay for an oil change than necessary, largely due to upselling tactics employed by many service providers. When you visit a garage, the friendly technician may recommend premium motor oils, insisting they will extend your engine's life. While it's true that certain high-performance oils have benefits for specific vehicles, most everyday drivers don't require them. Additionally, you might hear suggestions to replace your windshield wipers even when your current ones are perfectly functional. Such recommendations can lead to inflated bills that provide little to no added value. So, how can you avoid these surprises? Start by researching what your vehicle genuinely requires, and remember that many oil changes are routine services. Unless your car has unique high-performance needs, sticking with standard motor oil is typically sufficient. By being informed and asking the right questions, you can confidently navigate the oil change process and avoid overpaying. Don't let inflated prices ruin your day. Prepare to be amazed by Lake Baikal's secrets. Lake Baikal, located in Siberia, Russia, is not just any body of water. It is Earth's oldest and deepest lake, boasting an impressive age of about 26 million years. This remarkable age means that it has witnessed the rise and fall of countless civilizations. Extending over 1,642 meters deep, Baikal surpasses even the towering Empire State Building in height. Its uniqueness doesn't just lie in its depth, it hosts an incredible diversity of life. Home to more than 700 species of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else, Baikal is a hub of biodiversity. Among its fascinating residents is the Baikal seal, the only freshwater seal species on Earth. When the sun shines just right, the lake's crystal-clear waters allow you to see up to 40 meters deep. Surrounded by breathtaking mountains and lush forests, Lake Baikal draws adventurers and nature enthusiasts alike, offering activities like kayaking or wildlife observation. This natural wonder provides a captivating look into both the planet's past and its ecological treasures. Guess what really drives the First Continental Congress? In September 1774, a group of determined leaders gathered in Philadelphia to address their frustrations with British rule. Figures like George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Samuel Adams emerged not just as prominent leaders, but as the voices of the American colonies yearning for change. The main goal of this critical meeting was to demand representation from the British government and secure essential rights for colonial citizens, including liberty and fair trials. Imagine the tension and urgency in the air as delegates debated issues that would fundamentally shape the future of a nation. They understood that the colonies could no longer remain passive about their unfair treatment. This gathering marked a pivotal moment in history, uniting strong minds to voice collective concerns and laying the groundwork for revolutionary change. The delegates drafted petitions to England, desperately hoping for fair treatment, all while igniting the spark of independence among their fellow colonists. How would their decisions echo through time and impact the future of America? Ever thought about why snow can keep you warm? Believe it or not, snow can be your ally against the bitter cold. When constructed into igloos, compressed snow blocks actually create a remarkable insulating effect. While snow feels icy to the touch, it effectively traps air within its structure. This is vital because air is a poor conductor of heat, preventing the warmth from escaping. The ingenious design of an igloo with its dome shape and air-filled pockets allows the interior temperature to rise significantly, even in harsh Arctic conditions of 30 degrees C or lower. With just body heat and a small candle, the inside can warm up to around 0 degrees C, creating a life-saving haven against freezing temperatures. This isn't just folklore. It's a testament to the ingenuity of Inuit engineering, utilizing what nature provides to craft a safe shelter. For centuries, igloos have represented more than mere structures. They are remarkable examples of adaptation and survival in one of the harshest climates on the planet. So, next time you see snow, remember it's not just for snowballs and snowmen. It could be a warm refuge. Here's a wild fact about red paint on ships. The red coating on ship hulls isn't merely a design choice. It's a centuries-old solution to a significant maritime challenge. In the days of wooden ships, sailors faced a persistent problem. Barnacles, algae, and marine worms loved to latch onto the hulls, causing damage and reducing speed. To combat this, they discovered that copper had poisonous properties for these unwanted hitchhikers. When mixed into paint, copper created a distinct reddish hue. As a result, vessels began to sport red hulls, which became a standard around the globe. Fast forward to today, even with modern ships constructed from steel and outfitted with advanced anti-fouling technologies, the classic red color still dominates below the waterline. Why does this matter? The red paint is not just a nod to tradition. It plays a crucial role in saving fuel, enhancing speed, and minimizing maintenance costs. What might seem like a simple choice reflects one of the most practical innovations in the rich tapestry of maritime history. You might be shocked to learn that amphipods thrive. These remarkable creatures, which usually measure just an inch, can astonishingly expand to nearly a foot in length. Found lurking in the deep, dark abysses of the Pacific Ocean, amphipods reside approximately 6 kilometers beneath the surface, an environment so extreme that few organisms can endure. Their ability to grow significantly in size isn't merely impressive. It's a fascinating example of evolution in action. Adapted to handle crushing pressure and the utter absence of light, these resilient crustaceans possess elongated bodies that facilitate their movement through the dark waters. These odd but agile creatures feast on a diverse diet, ranging from microscopic plankton to larger marine carcasses that tumble down from the ocean's upper layers. Scientists are increasingly captivated by amphipods, as studying these extraordinary animals may unlock insights about marine ecosystems and unveil potential health applications for humans, like new treatments or medications. So when you next come across an amphipod, remember, this tiny inhabitant of the ocean depths embodies resilience and adaptation in its most fascinating form. What if I told you astronauts can't burp in space? It's a fascinating fact that highlights the unique challenges of living in a zero-gravity environment. Up there in the vastness of space, the absence of gravity significantly alters how our bodies react to everyday functions like eating and drinking. On Earth, gravity helps keep everything in our stomachs organized, allowing gas to rise and be released through burping. However, in the cosmos, this natural process is disrupted. Astronauts experience a buildup of gas that doesn't escape as easily, leaving them feeling uncomfortably bloated after meals. Imagine floating in a spacecraft, enjoying your favorite food, but instead of that satisfying burp, you're faced with discomfort. To manage this odd situation, astronauts take special care in choosing their meals, often opting for foods with lower gas production to make their daily lives more bearable. This means for them, indulging in fizzy drinks or heavy meals isn't always an option. So, the next time you crack open a soda or savor a delicious dinner, remember, in the incredible realm of space, burping is a luxury astronauts simply can't afford. Turns out, the truth is that Congolese weddings are epic. If you think wedding celebrations are just a day-long affair, prepare to be amazed by the vibrant traditions of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where these joyous events can stretch for an entire week. These festivals are a colorful tapestry of culture, filled with rich music, traditional dances, and an enticing array of local dishes that tantalize the palate. One of the most captivating aspects is the bride, adorned in an extraordinary headdress crafted from tree bark, symbolizing her deep connection with nature and her community. But here's a surprising twist. In this culture, smiling during the celebrations is actually frowned upon. Congolese views on marriage consider it a serious commitment, so couples show their love through subtle gestures, deep gazes and tender glances, rather than broad smiles. This blend of festivity and gravity creates a unique atmosphere, showcasing the profound cultural heritage of the Congo, while strengthening the bonds between families and communities. Who wouldn't want to experience such a distinct celebration of love and tradition? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Hawaiian pizza is Canadian. This widely popular dish, known for its harmonious mix of savory ham and sweet pineapple, originally emerged from a restaurant in Ontario, Canada, rather than the sunny beaches of Hawaii. The invention is attributed to Sam Panopoulos, a Greek immigrant who, in the 1950s, sought fresh ideas for his family's eatery. In 1962, while experimenting with ingredients, Sam and his brothers decided to top their classic pizza with canned pineapple, creating an unexpected yet delightful flavor combination. Their innovative dish quickly caught on and revolutionized the pizza scene across North America. Intriguingly, despite its Hawaiian name, the dish reflects the rich tapestry of culinary creativity brought by immigrants, showcasing how food can transcend cultural boundaries. Today, the Hawaiian pizza ignites fierce debates among enthusiasts who passionately argue over the merits of pineapple as a pizza topping. Yet, this delightful creation remains a testament to how inventive ideas can cross borders and reshape our tastes. What was once a simple restaurant menu item has become a global sensation, capturing hearts and taste buds everywhere. Surprisingly, it's a fact that stars outnumber sand grains. Did you know that the universe contains more stars than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? This mind-boggling estimate suggests there are approximately 1 septillion stars, which is a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To help visualize this staggering figure, consider our own Milky Way galaxy, which is home to between 100 and 400 billion stars. Yet this represents just a fraction of the total, as astronomers believe there are potentially trillions of galaxies scattered across the cosmos. Imagine standing on a beach, surrounded by countless grains of sand, then multiplying that image 1,000,000 times over when you think of the stars twinkling in the night sky. Each one of these stars could host its own solar system, possibly even planets harboring life. So, as you look up at the night sky, remember that you're gazing at an astonishing yet minuscule portion of a vast universe teeming with stars beyond imagination, each a beacon of potential and mystery waiting to be explored. What if I told you all gold fits in 3 pools? Despite its dazzling allure in jewelry and history, gold is astonishingly rare. In fact, all the gold ever mined by humanity totals only about 187,000 metric tons, which is enough to fill just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This extraordinary metal has fascinated people for millennia, from the pharaohs of ancient Egypt to the treasure-seeking Spanish conquistadors in South America. Most of the gold today resides in secure vaults, held by central banks or transformed into beautiful jewelry and high-tech electronics. Gold's unique attributes, such as its resistance to corrosion and remarkable malleability, have solidified its status as a precious commodity. Its shimmering appearance has made it a symbol of wealth and power throughout ages. However, this compact volume reinforces a critical economic principle. Rarity drives value. Just imagine, the treasures that have incited wars and fueled dreams can fit into surprisingly limited space, showcasing how our desire for wealth often hinges not on abundance, but on scarcity. This might surprise you. Hatshepsut built an incredible temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt stands as a testament to the incredible achievements of one of history's few female pharaohs. Constructed during the 15th century BCE, this magnificent structure rises against the majestic cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, showcasing the intricate and awe-inspiring architecture of ancient Egypt. Hatshepsut commissioned this funerary temple not only to honor the gods, but also to immortalize her own legacy as a powerful leader in a time dominated by men. The temple is adorned with grand colonnades, impressive statues, and detailed reliefs that narrate her remarkable accomplishments, including successful trade expeditions and monumental building projects. Visitors are often struck by the temple's harmony with its natural surroundings, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' deep reverence for both their gods and the beauty of the landscape. Today, Hatshepsut's story continues to inspire, reminding us that ambition and resilience can transcend gender barriers. When you visit the Temple of Hatshepsut, you are not just witnessing a beautiful building, you are engaging with a powerful narrative of leadership and determination. Most people don't know this, but Taiwan's climates amaze. Absolutely. Taiwan is a fascinating island where climate shifts dramatically from the north to the south. Up in the northern region, you'll encounter a humid subtropical climate that offers warm summers filled with moisture and mild winters that rarely dip below freezing. This unique weather pattern creates the perfect environment for lush greenery, making Taiwan a paradise for nature lovers and hikers alike. As you journey southward, the landscape brilliantly transforms into a tropical climate, where temperatures soar and humidity rises even further. This results in sizzling summers, but the payoff is a breathtaking coastline dotted with stunning beaches and vibrant ecosystems teeming with life. During the winter months, the southern part of Taiwan is especially delightful, often showcasing bright sunny days and pleasantly cool temperatures, making it a go-to escape for those wanting to avoid harsher cold weather conditions. Whether you're exploring bustling cities or wandering through serene countryside, Taiwan's remarkably diverse climate complements its breathtaking scenery, positioning it as a top destination for travelers in search of varied experiences. This might surprise you. Dragons dance for New Year. The Dragon Dance is a thrilling highlight of the Chinese New Year festivities, where communities unite in a spectacular celebration. Performed by a dedicated team of dancers, this mesmerizing display involves a long, colorful cloth dragon that undulates and twists through the streets in a breathtaking choreography. But the dance is much more than just an impressive performance. It carries deep-rooted symbolism in Chinese culture. Revered as a symbol of good luck and prosperity, the dragon acts as a medium to ward off evil spirits while inviting fortune in the year ahead. Each movement beautifully emulates the fluidity of water, showcasing strength and power, while lively drumming creates an electrifying rhythm that elevates the atmosphere. Spectators are often spellbound as the dragon navigates through the crowds, accompanied by performers clad in vibrant costumes, fireworks illuminating the night sky, and festive music filling the air. This joyous spectacle not only preserves cultural heritage, but also fosters a spirit of togetherness and hope, ensuring that the new year starts with positivity and vibrancy. Hard to believe, but bald eagles can soar high. The bald eagle, a stunning symbol of the United States, often ascends to remarkable heights while hunting. Picture this: soaring up to 10,000 feet or over 3,000 meters into the sky, these majestic birds glide gracefully above the clouds. From such impressive altitudes, their extraordinary eyesight comes into play. They can detect fish swimming in rivers or small mammals darting across open fields from miles away. This keen vision equips them with the skills needed to spot potential meals, allowing them to swoop down with astonishing precision. When it's time to hunt, they tuck in their wings and dive at speeds approaching 100 miles per hour, faster than most cars on a highway. This combination of stunning agility and strength is what makes the bald eagle so iconic. Next time you catch a glimpse of one soaring effortlessly overhead, keep in mind, it's not merely enjoying the view, it's showcasing incredible natural talents. Each flight encapsulates the essence of freedom and the magnificent resilience of wildlife in nature. What if I told you cattle pastures cover vast America? Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States serves as pastures for cattle, encompassing an impressive 654 million acres. This area is equivalent to about 2.6 million square kilometers, representing a substantial 35% of the country's total land. This extensive dedication to cattle grazing highlights the critical role beef production plays in American agriculture. When factoring in cropland that grows feed specifically for cows, the land committed to this industry rises to a staggering 41%. It's remarkable to think that every steak or hamburger you enjoy is tied to these expansive landscapes. Not only do these pastures provide essential food resources, but they also generate significant economic activity, supporting countless farmers and their communities. Yet this vast use of land brings challenges such as land management issues and environmental impacts that we cannot overlook. While we relish the benefits of our beef industry, it's vital we strike a balance between agricultural needs and environmental stewardship. Isn't it fascinating how extensive land utilization shapes our food systems? Here's a wild surprising fact about body odor you won't believe. It's true. Approximately 2 to 3% of the human population possesses a remarkable genetic mutation that influences their ability to produce certain odors, especially those associated with sweating. This unique genetic twist means that these fortunate individuals do not worry about body odor the way the rest of us do. Picture this. While most people may be anxious about needing a shower after a workout or during a hot day, these exceptional individuals can dive into a vigorous gym session, run marathons, or engage in sports without that nagging concern about how they smell. It's like a built-in superpower. The science behind this phenomenon lies in the way our bodies break down sweat and the role of bacteria that inevitably produces those unpleasant smells. Some people's bodies simply do not generate the same byproducts, which keeps body odor at bay. So the next time you're at the gym and encounter an unpleasant scent, just remember that for some, body odor is simply not on the menu, thanks to this incredible genetic quirk. Here's a wild fact about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true. The Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems primarily from Kuwait's booming oil export industry. The nation boasts one of the largest oil reserves globally, which not only fuels its economy, but also ensures a steady flow of revenue. This wealth contributes to the dinar's strength in the currency markets, creating a robust economy. Additionally, Kuwait has carefully curated its financial policies to maintain low inflation rates, making the dinar even more appealing to investors and travelers alike. In contrast to many currencies that sway dramatically due to economic downturns or political strife, the dinar generally holds its value remarkably well. This impressive stability means that if you possess Kuwaiti dinars, your purchasing power greatly exceeds that of many other currencies around the globe. So, whether you dream of visiting Kuwait or simply have an interest in global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar invites thoughtful exploration. Can you imagine that ostrich eggs are so huge? These remarkable eggs are the largest of any bird, weighing around 3 pounds and measuring about 6 inches long. To grasp the enormity of this, picture 24 chicken eggs compacted into one giant egg. Ostriches, the giants of the bird world, lay these impressive eggs in communal nests, often hosting multiple eggs contributed by different females. The structure of the eggshell is particularly fascinating. It's thick and incredibly strong, offering exceptional protection to the developing chick inside. In fact, an ostrich egg's shell can bear the weight of an adult human if they stand carefully on it. Now that's a testament to its durability. This unique combination of size and strength serves as a vital survival strategy for these birds, ensuring the safety of their young against predators. Additionally, the creamy white color of the shells has symbolized purity and new beginnings in numerous cultures throughout history. So next time you think of eggs, remember the mighty ostrich egg. It truly is an extraordinary marvel of nature. Is it really true that mapping explorers hike for better maps? It's truly remarkable how mapping services keep up with our ever-changing world, especially in places cars can't reach. When traditional vehicles hit a dead end, these intrepid mapping explorers come to the rescue. Clad in specialized gear, they venture into forests, parks, and bustling city areas, carrying backpacks equipped with advanced cameras. As they traverse these terrains, each step counts. Their cameras capture thousands of images, which are meticulously stitched together to form detailed and accurate 3D maps. This innovative approach allows us to see paths that winding trails or hidden parks offer, all while discovering stunning views and secret locations. The work of these explorers transforms our navigation apps, ensuring they reflect the latest changes in our surroundings. It's not merely about reaching a destination, it's about uncovering the beauty and diversity of our environment. Next time you tap your navigation app, remember the explorers who brave the outdoors, ensuring every corner of the world is mapped and ready to explore. Ever thought about ever wondered who dominates the Michelin star rankings? That title belongs to the extraordinary French chef Alain Ducasse, a culinary genius hailing from the serene village of Orgarus. Ducasse has redefined the landscape of fine dining with his inventive and expressive style, earning an astounding 21 Michelin stars throughout his career, more than any other chef in history. This elite honor is not merely about crafting delicious meals. It reflects the deep artistry and unwavering passion embedded in each dish. Ducasse emphasizes that food should narrate a tale, seamlessly intertwining flavors, textures, and stunning presentations to enchant diners. His establishments, found across multiple continents, celebrate diverse culinary heritages, masterfully merging classical French techniques with global inspirations. Beyond his role in the kitchen, Ducasse is a dedicated educator who shares his extensive knowledge through culinary schools and mentorship opportunities. His profound impact extends far beyond dining, positioning him as a pivotal figure in modern gastronomy and continually igniting the passion of aspiring chefs and food enthusiasts around the world. What if I told you Michigan's landscapes are breathtaking? The Great Lakes, often called Michigan's freshwater seas, showcase some of the most stunning views in the United States. With over 3,200 miles of shoreline, these lakes provide an incredible backdrop for various outdoor adventures and sightseeing opportunities. Imagine standing atop the iconic Sleeping Bear Dunes, where panoramic views of sparkling Lake Michigan stretch out before you, or wandering through the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, home to mesmerizing sandstone cliffs painted in vibrant hues. At Pictured Rocks, you can hike scenic trails that wrap around the cliffs or kayak along the turquoise waters to fully appreciate the natural beauty. As you explore these magnificent sights, you'll encounter a rich ecosystem teeming with diverse wildlife, from playful otters to soaring eagles. Whether you're watching a peaceful sunset over the lake or embarking on an exhilarating sailing trip, Michigan's landmarks beckon you to dive into their stunning landscapes. So, why not start planning your visit and uncover the mesmerizing wonders of the Great Lakes yourself? What if I told you currencies shape our world? There are 168 different currencies globally, and each one symbolizes the unique economy, culture, and values of its respective country or region. For instance, the US dollar is often seen as a symbol of economic power, while the Japanese yen reflects Japan's rich history and innovation. Every day, billions of dollars worth of new banknotes are printed around the world, illustrating the constant need for fresh currency to support economic transactions. This staggering volume of money not only facilitates trade, but also raises significant concerns regarding inflation and counterfeit risks, as well as the environmental cost of printing. When we consider nations like Zimbabwe, which experienced hyperinflation leading to the issuance of trillion-dollar banknotes, we realize how vital currency management is to financial stability. As economies adapt and develop, the way we create and handle our money is crucial. So next time you reach for cash or use a credit card, remember there's a complex and fascinating world fueling that transaction. You won't believe this about ketchup's surprising history. Ketchup, the tangy sauce we all love on burgers and fries, has its roots in the 1800s as a medicinal remedy. Originally, this tomato-based concoction was marketed to treat digestive issues and even ailments like indigestion. Back then, people thought ketchup was a health tonic that could promote overall well-being. The transformation from a serious health remedy to a delightful sauce happened as tomatoes became increasingly popular and recipes evolved. No longer solely a cure, ketchup transitioned into a must-have topping at barbecues and diners. Imagine the kitchens of the past where this vibrant red sauce served a dual purpose. Fast forward to today, and it's hard to picture our meals without ketchup drizzled on hot dogs or mixed into recipes. It's amazing to think that each time you enjoy ketchup, you're not just adding deliciousness to your food. You're also connecting with a rich food history that began with people seeking health benefits. So, the next time you squeeze some ketchup on your fries, this journey from cure to classic condiment. Can you imagine that? Did you know Americans eat 100 acres of pizza daily? Each day, folks in the United States chow down on about 100 acres of pizza. That's a massive amount of dough, sauce, and toppings, equating to over 350 slices of pizza per second. This astonishing figure highlights the nation's unwavering love for this beloved dish, which is deeply woven into our dining culture. Beyond pizza, Americans also consume approximately 20 billion hot dogs and 50 billion hamburgers each year, showcasing a broader trend in fast and communal eating. Events like BBQs and sports games often highlight these classics, making them significant parts of our social fabric. When a family gathers for a cookout, it's not just about the food, it's about connection and shared experiences. Pizza, with its variety from New York style to deep dish, fits every occasion, from casual movie nights to festive birthday celebrations. As you enjoy your favorite slice or grill up hot dogs, you're participating in a delicious trend, one that continues to evolve and thrive, prompting us to think about what this means for our culture and food industry. What new flavors or styles will emerge next? Guess what really drives Discover Dubai's surprising adventures beyond luxury? This stunning metropolis in the United Arab Emirates dazzles visitors with its breathtaking skyline, highlighted by the iconic Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, and the luxurious Burj Al Arab. Yet Dubai is not solely about high-end living. It transforms into a playground for adventure seekers as well. You can shop for the latest fashion trends in sprawling malls or embark on exhilarating desert safaris, where the golden sands offer thrilling rides. For those craving an adrenaline rush, Imagine skydiving over the picturesque Palm Jumeirah, a spectacular view that combines the beauty of land and sea. Alternatively, you can hit the slopes at Ski Dubai inside the Mall of the Emirates, experiencing the excitement of snow-covered mountains in the desert. Beyond these modern attractions, Dubai beautifully intertwines tradition and culture. Vibrant souks and historical sites reveal the rich heritage that underlies this contemporary city. This remarkable destination encapsulates a journey from the ancient past to a futuristic present, making it a unique experience that leaves every visitor in awe. Are you ready to explore the magic of Dubai? Prepare to be amazed by Zuckerberg's gray t-shirts. It turns out, his fashion choice is rooted in a practical philosophy. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, has made headlines with his signature look of gray t-shirts and hoodies. This choice is more than a fashion statement. It's a strategy to optimize his decision-making. Zuckerberg believes that every minute spent deciding what to wear can drain his mental energy, which he prefers to reserve for more critical tasks, like leading one of the world's largest tech companies. This approach is part of a larger phenomenon known as decision fatigue. The term refers to the decline in the quality of decisions made after a long session of decision-making, emphasizing how we often ponder less significant choices at the expense of more impactful ones. Renowned figures like Steve Jobs opted for similar styles, wearing black turtlenecks for the same reason. By sticking to a simple color palette, Zuckerberg also avoids the hassle of matching outfits. So, next time you spot him in that iconic gray tee, remember, it's not just comfort, it's a tactical move to enhance productivity. Guess what really drives the avocado craze? It's not just its creamy texture and delicious taste that make avocados so popular, but the surprising fact that they are actually fruits. Many people mistakenly categorize avocados as vegetables because we commonly use them in savory dishes like guacamole and salads. However, botanically speaking, a fruit develops from a flower and contains seeds, and avocados fit this definition perfectly. These unique fruits grow on tall trees and have a large pit inside, which is their seed. Interestingly, avocados belong to the berry family, making them relatives of blueberries and grapes. Originating from central Mexico, the avocado tree can produce fruit for over 100 years, showcasing an impressive yield from just one tree. Avocados are not only versatile in the kitchen, but also surprisingly nutritious, packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. They play a vital role in promoting heart health and improving overall well-being. So the next time you slice into an avocado, remember you're enjoying a delicious fruit that has a rich history and a wealth of health benefits. Did you know that Laos makes travel easy? Laos boasts flexible visa policies that cater to everyone, from short-term travelers to those seeking a more permanent stay. If you're planning a quick escape, you can easily obtain a tourist visa either at a Lao embassy or consulate or directly from your smartphone through an e-visa, which costs typically between $30 and $50. This convenience means exploring Laos's stunning landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich culture is more accessible than ever. But what if you want to linger a little longer? No worries. Business visas are also available as long as you provide an invitation letter from a local company. These business visas can be extended for up to a year, allowing you more time to soak in the country's natural beauty, indulge in delicious local cuisine, or participate in engaging community activities. With its welcoming approach to visa applications, Laos invites adventurers and professionals alike to come and discover the wonders of this beautiful Southeast Asian gem. Are you ready to explore? Turns out, the truth is that Hermes Birkin bag has a surprising origin. This iconic handbag was born from a serendipitous encounter in the sky. In the early 1980s, British actress and singer Jane Birkin found herself on a flight from Paris to London, frustrated by her lack of a stylish yet practical handbag. Sitting beside her was Jean-Louis Dumas, the CEO of Hermes, who listened closely to her suggestions. Captivated by Jane's insights, he crafted a unique design that combined glamorous aesthetics with everyday functionality. The result was the Birkin bag, a masterpiece that applied elegance to practicality like never before. Today, it is more than just a fashion item. It symbolizes sophistication and exclusivity, coveted by celebrities and fashion lovers alike. Each Birkin bag is meticulously crafted from the finest leathers and takes days to complete, showcasing the dedication of skilled artisans. With waiting lists extending for years and auction prices soaring into the tens of thousands, owning a Birkin bag is truly a mark of status. From its unexpected beginnings to its incredible market value, the Birkin is a significant chapter in fashion history,